Hey, good people, how's it going? Welcome to another Me Time Monday. So, last week's video was Love Jones. I'll put it in the card at the end of this video if you haven't seen it. This week is Woo. I have my notes here. So I believe it was released in 1994. It was written by David C. Johnson. And it has a slew of stars in it. I was really surprised by the amount of stars that were in this. I mean, we have Jada Pinkett Smith, who is the best of the best. We have Tommy Davidson, who, if you don't know him, when I think of Tommy Davidson, I think of Booty Call with him and Jamie Foxx. That definitely needs to be a Me Time Monday. It could actually be a Valentine's Day Me Time Monday. That might be next week's movie, even though I've already seen it. But I love that movie. I actually have it on VHS. That's how much I love that movie. That's how long I've loved that movie. And I'm pretty sure that it was my brother's VHS, because otherwise I have no idea why we would have had that in our household. I need to check on that. That's actually strange. Okay, so Jada Pinkett Smith, Tommy Davidson, we have Paula J. Parker, we have LL Cool J, we have David Chappelle, we have who I will always call Crackhead Ezell, but that is not his name. I believe his name is AJ. He recently passed in the last year. I want to say his last name is AJ Calloway, actually. Don't quote me on that. Definitely AJ. We have Dwayne Martin. And there's some other people who are definitely like 90 stars, but their name didn't ring a bell, or I didn't know their name off like the top. So, Woo, I've actually never heard of Woo before. I was doing some research trying to figure out what my Me Time Monday video was going to be, and I typed in Jada Pinkett Smith. I was going to do Jason's lyric, but I couldn't find Jason's lyric anywhere. Will Smith book told me, mentioned that movie, and ran across Woo. And so I'm not sure if anybody's ever heard of these. Oh goodness, of course. So there's this book and this website, and it has to do with a strength finder. And one of the 34 strengths, like everyone has, one is Woo. And so I know some people who have Woo that's like in their top 5. And so that just kind of like caught my eye, because I was just like, well, what is this about? And literally it's literally Woo. So like the ability to like draw people in and to be not captured, but like, you know, when you like find somebody and like captivating, and like people, they don't really like turn that off. It's like people are drawn to you naturally. And this is exactly what this movie is about. It kind of reminds me of this Amy Schumer movie that I watched a couple years ago, where like she bumps her head and then like everybody finds her irresistible. That is like a carbon copy basically of Woo. Jada Pinkett Smith's character, all the men around her are like drawn to her, and they can't get enough of her basically. They were in like, I don't know, 4 or 5 different settings, and like all the men would like whip their heads around, and they're just like, she like took over the room in every scene that she was in. By the way, Jada Pinkett Smith looks fan-freaking-tastic in this movie. I don't know what age she was in, but I would imagine early 20s. But it's crazy because like she has not aged whatsoever. It's like she is just going with the times. It's amazing. It's astounding, actually. And so Woo meets up with a psychic and kind of tells her, hey, this is the person that you're gonna meet, and this is the person for you. And she's like, no, I don't want this person. I think he was she said his sign. I'm gonna go with a Pisces. And she was like, oh no, I don't like that sign. But She ends up meeting her cousin, who is Paula J. Parker's character, and she's trying to like get her to go to a party with her, but Paula's boyfriend, who is Dave Chappelle, doesn't want to go, and he like buys like cheap wine and fried chicken, and they hang out with. They do some weird stuff. I'm gonna save that for the movie, because when you see it, you're gonna be like, how did this make? Are people really out here doing this? And to answer your question, yes, they are. They're out here doing weird things in costumes and bedrooms. But Dave Chappelle's character calls Tommy Davison's character, and it's like, hey, I got this girl for you. I need you to take her out so I can hang out with my girl. And Wu shows up at his apartment, and he has like tried to set the mood, and just all these things just go on. His friend group kind of like stops by, and then they think that she's crazy because she does this whole theatric performance. And then he goes to take her out to like a sweet dinner, and the dinner gets ruined by Wu, and Wu just seems unbothered by the whole situation. And then she like takes him to a club, and it's like a wild place, and they're just not clicking. It's like she's doing everything she possibly can to sabotage this date, but I'm not understanding what she's getting from sabotaging the date. And at the end, both of them finally get their stuff together. And by the way, this whole movie, an hour and 24 minutes, is about one night. And at the end, it's like, okay, you're cool. I kind of like you. After going through many environments and a police station, and I think a club and a party and dinner and all these other random things. So it was an interesting movie, to say the least. Pinkett Smith and Tommy Davidson were amazing. Yeah, another one checked off my list. So if you haven't seen it, I rented it on YouTube for like $1.99. If y'all don't rent movies from YouTube, what are you doing? Especially older movies, you can get them so cheap, since we don't have like a Blockbuster or anything like that. And all these subscription services, they're not gonna have the catalog that like YouTube has. So if you have the time, you should check it out. Thank you guys for watching Me Time Monday. I'll see y'all on Wednesday. Hope y'all have a good night. Bye.